WBC and WBO champ, best puncher in the two. Usyk, such a narrative inexperience.
Well, I'm not too sure, Ronald. I think this is going to be
It may well take the full ninth scheduled bout over the champ.
It's a vociferous crowd. No, Usyk, he's the road.
These for Oleksandr Usyk in Russia for the first time. Both of them expressing similar sentiments in anywhere. Gassiev even said he would fight on the move.
If you're going to score it, big guy, 14.5 stone. Nice.
Gassiev, simplistic analogy, it could well come down to the artillery of Gassiev.
That may affect.
If it goes down as a draw, there is a fourth judge, there's a cap. Fourth judge tonight is Jürgen Milker from Germany. Downstairs from Usyk, and look at that movement, and practically incessant, just continuing to poke at Gassiev, who's trying to parry it with his lead left hand. Sent to the third by both men to begin this third stanza. Usyk working behind that trip hammer of Usyk. It is something that you have from Gassiev, which may well slow down the WBO champion as this it was the venue for the Olympic boxing tournament. His rhythm.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what it is. He disrupted his rhythm, and nice short, but the more he can punt.
Just referring back to here, Teofilio Stevenson took the titles. In a movement from Usyk once again. Right. But there were other terrific boxers. Magnitude being staged in this venue. And you see Gassiev and big shots go. Punches.
Nice. A joy to watch.
Down to the body beneath Usyk's right elbow. Beautiful, constant movement laterally. Familiar pattern once more.
Gassiev doesn't seem to do anything unbelievable, but what he does, buddy.
Speaking with his trainer, said that he possesses the mindset, the little, if anything, that can be done to deter him. Beautiful left-handed fashion from Oleksandr Usyk. And
that will win you the round, therefore win you the fight from Usyk.
Gassiev missed rather badly, and then right back in his facing right jab. He's always moving, and when he gets moving to his right...
Young man, to come on strong in the later rounds. I don't think he's going to mind losing the fight wears on.
Oh, beautiful right hand from Gassiev. So into the fifth round then. I was bothered by that too much in the long term, but... And here's Usyk with more than twice the number of punches thrown, always circling his opponent, seemingly in punch. Cries of Russia, Russia, encouraging, trying to encourage, and Rao, he took a hard single shot to the... Through 4.5 completed.
Bag, he'll stand up on the heavy bag for hours, similar to Triple G. He throws with it with his knuckles down.
Keep an eye on that as the contest progresses, with left hand through the guard. Work with that snake lick of a right jab, Murat getting. A little bit of free-flowing and fluid here in round 6 as the opening round. But body shots sometimes return is slow.
He wiped the sole of his right foot on the body to slow Gassiev down.
He was 17-0 with 11 knockouts as boxer and trend from Gassiev, and then he digs one downstairs to the body. Said that belief was really deepened over the course of the last 3 because he said the system that they employ at the summit up in Big, but that the system works when they do it in training. Belief.
Yeah, but he trains very hard. Notice Usyk always veers off to away from Gassiev's right hand.
Whatever he hits, he can hurt. Says we're going to be able to. Then we've simply met a better man on. And invoked the spirit of the legend. His entire career the same way. He said he made a similar type of strategy throughout his career. Before an impressive
now best part 15.5 stone now in the hand speed.
He held an identical 198 point against Marco Huck in the quarterfinal over in Berlin. That's a cracking right hook on his incessant the distance against the perpetual motion of Oleksandr and checks his chin once traded on his work and countered with on the earmuffs bracketing. So into the 8th round. In his corner team. Beautiful left hand on the end of that volley of Andrei Kolosov. He's described as a mental coach, standing on the top of the podium 6 years ago. Handstands across the ring, their physical exercise. There's so many similarities in training.
He's not getting in there, chopping punches, using great, unbelievable rounds out.
Well, a puncher of the caliber of Gassiev carries his power late, got rid of Oh, the
old box marriage one.
Abel Sanchez saying audibly, I would rather see you. And Gassiev, well, because Sanchez
constantly knocking Gassiev's head back in. He's
being reduced to single. Absolutely incredible. 300 through the completed runs, everything. Murat Gassiev said that you have to, and they're beginning to bamboo the mirror image of the other professionalism in his opponent.
Looking forward rather than pushing.
A wind-up toy, continue the left uppercut. But again, it's Oleksandr Usyk who is weaving, pivoting and pirouetting. Just 14th world champion of Abel Sanchez. Sanchez, the 2015 winner of the Eddie for America Trainer of the Year. Oh, and here's Gassiev beginning to get Usyk's accuracy. Big right hand, which brings of the tournament #1 seed, committed to the task, still coming forward, looking for the finish. Ejected to from Usyk.
This is baggy. He's there to be hit.
Looking to crown the first undisputed cruiserweight champion of the left cross once again. So difficult to contend with. You mentioned the fact that Lomachenko's, where he was competing as a 75-kilogram.
The games and all the competitions in between, and him and Lomachenko. It's been a pleasure. Like he pretty much demolished. He's done the same to everyone.
Success as he targets the body effect once more. Usyk intimating that is to keep the punches up, into his eye, as though he enjoys the round. Usyk continuing to demonstrate really is a complete fighter.
He dictates the pace of the fight with that jab, and
facing his 4th undefeated fighter with a perfect record. His supremacy in the final third of the contest, and he has bewildered Murat Gassiev to a large forwards. The two men just exchanging conversation there. Superior experience and deep through 12 and a third can be the case. Oleksandr Usyk with terrific accuracy of Usyk.
I mean, all the guys that have won through it as Usyk, he turns. He's got beautiful punch selection. He doesn't look for power that much. He's just.
There's a jolting right jab, followed by another 2 right jab. Geometric wizardry being demonstrated by Oleksandr.
It's the punch up in a super featherweight. He's been
unkind to Gassiev. It almost brings to mind Jeff of 12 rounds up at the Manchester Arena, but look at them as freely as Mercury.
Robin Taylor, 120 to 108. Moro De Fiori, 119 to 109. Philippe Viberka, 119 to 109. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated, and now the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr
Usyk.